Um, just 1 second. I didn't hear the thing previously when I started recording. Um, Coffee cup. I want to show you guys how people like me drink a cup of coffee. Before we get into today's topic, that's how we do it. Unfortunately, drinking a cup of coffee isn't exactly a gross motor function depending on the depth of the cup, the weight of the cup. As the cup gets lighter, then you lift it to your mouth, like this. But yeah, let's not talk OT in this video. I want to actually talk about a particular song now and link it to a topic which I have covered in a bit of a roundabout video. Friend zone breakup, friends with benefits, and I often think about it. Can you imagine a 16-year-old singing Kenny Rogers, "You Decorated My Life"? Well, they do, but they don't understand what they mean until they get older and they go through that breakup, that divorce, that death. And then they sing "You Decorated My Life" again. And I'm not gonna sing again because that video didn't do well on the Smurfs. um, and yeah, so when you look at the lyrics of "You Decorated My Life," it's about a person that has now left or moved on, that has decorated this person's life, given them a reason to sing, given them a reason to wear perfume, given them a reason to enjoy their own family gatherings again, and for heaven's sake, literally given them a reason to enjoy going to church and sing along with the congregation, sing along with the choir, having that, having that special person to introduce. This is Marilyn, my wife. This is Genevieve, my good friend. You can all, we all have imagined getting out of that fancy car to that business meeting, giving the old one pump handshake. My wife Marilyn. Is that so wrong to imagine that? And so, getting back and more fervently into today's topic, um, wingman, best buds, wing girls, go easy on the guy if you can't get over a particular person, can't get over a particular ex. Because let's face it, she decorated his life in a way that you and me couldn't ever think about it. You know, she made it so that every jam on the radio um, was his favorite song, be it Michael Speaks, Whatever You Need, Kenny Rogers, You Decorated My Life, Kenny Rogers through the years. Shit, I don't even know how I'm gonna tag this video, but go easy on it. And it doesn't matter the length of the relationship, day, month, year. For that specific purpose, that person moved, that person changed, that person showed. She brought the color, she brought the music, she took her pen, she wrote on that plain white paper, as Kenny Rogers is saying, you know. And what she's also did is, if he is disabled and his family is worried about just education and bladder power repeat in education, she came into his life, whether the family liked it or not, and showed him that his life could be decorated. She came into his life and showed that he could be a boyfriend, he could be a partner, he could be a husband. She came into his life. For whatever reasons, be them good or devious, she came into his life. So, I'm gonna say, wing guys, wing people, wing girls, go easy. This the thing about, you've got to move on, man, and they do. But it doesn't always happen. Maybe they move on to somebody new, and they get the decoration again. But certain things, as Whitney Houston's "You're Still My Man" illustrates so beautiful. There's a bond between us that hasn't been broken yet. There's feelings that's never gonna disappear. Because she then gave him the romantic script for his next partner. If their marriage didn't work out, speaking in the global sense, the royal sense, she gave him the template to move on. But sometimes that person just can't or isn't ready to. They can't see the next person and make them go, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Steve Jobs' last words. You know, you guys, my movie recommendations are old movie. It's a movie down to you. I can't give you the synopsis of the tale anymore, but they are two young people. They grew up as friends, kinda like at the college level, and then they realize they get feelings, but they tried, but then were too young to have a relationship. But then she writes a book, and the gift is the book when it's completed to him, and he goes, "Oh wow, she wrote their whole life story in a book, guys." And on a real life situation that does happen. Not every one of us can record the oral history. But every one of us understands the oral history. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. No surprise what today's feel good track is. Kenny Rogers, you decorated my life.